The starboard ain't big enough for the both of us.
It sure ain't, boy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to finals night, the finals night. How about that of our double dip finals? It's ever. No. Mike Maloney takes on Ram Guevara in what's going to be an epic battle this evening. Of course, the usual gang is here. Will Stewart, Sean Green, Nick Teixeira, happy to be on the call for this epic battle. And if it's anything like we saw last week, it's going to be a thrilling affair, isn't it?
Yeah. You could have kept going, right? We got the same people here tonight. We got Will, we got Sean, we got Nick, we have Mike, we have Ram. It's the finals of the CSC Division 1. We know what this is all about, right? It's like it's another battle between two amazing players who continue to put on a huge show for us every time that they play. 6.09 to a 6.12 last week. I think that gets topped tonight. I'm going to be honest with you. I am fully expecting these guys to play even better this week. I think that there's motivation for them too. And listen, they want to give Nick one last hurrah before he steps away from darts forever.
I guess he's just out of here forever, guys. You're never going to see him again. I swear. after this evening's session. But how about last weekend? Let's go over it. 6.07 to a 6.11. Those were the averages that we had at the winning to win it all. Like what? 21 nines, 19 for Ram, 21 for Mike. Incredible stuff. I mean, that's a matchup that almost goes down in the record book so far as our highest average.
Yeah, listen, you could have just repeated the averages that I said, but you had to call me out. Anyway, but at the same time, listen, you're right. And it's going to be one of those matches tonight that I think, again, could destroy that. Ram's interview, he's like, we'll see what happens. I'm throwing pretty good tonight, which means for Ram, oh God, and Mike's going to have the motivation to come back and win for his third time, fourth time, whatever it is now at this point, before 5, maybe if you want to count the other one.
Well, before last week, we were kind of mentioning, do we see, both players play like they should together? We have yet to see that. And we sure did last week. Yeah. Can they repeat that here and both players play identical? Do we get above a 6? It all plays out to it's looking like it, man. Both players are really determined. You can hear it in the interviews.
Yeah, and Ram wants that to happen for sure. Mike sounds like he would loathe that entirely. So I think Mike's just going to go out there, do the best that he can, throw that 6+ average, and hope that Ram does not match or do better, because we've seen both these guys play at the highest level now, and they're both here for a reason for the third time straight in the finals of Division 1. And is it going to be another win for Ram? Is it going to be another win for Mike? We're going to see in just a couple of minutes. I can't wait, man.
Well, let's get to it. The tail of the tape for Mr. Screwston. Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, so Screwston for Star City Amusements, playing at the stadium, been playing for 13 plus years. He's throwing that 5.73 MPR and he's 392 on the All-Star rank list. And of course, he's throwing those super darts, Ram Guevara 9-gram darts. He also comes into this with 67 9 marks with 5 white horses, so 72 9 marks overall, 114 7 marks, 86 5 marks, and 70 games played. And his win percentage is the highest of the season at a 62.9. However, he's going up against Mike Maloney, whose average is, whose entire, I don't know if we've had more 9 marks in a season of Division 1 than we have for Mike now. It's crazy. He's had the season of his life, but Ram's there to be a play spoiler and just sneak in from behind to win this thing after destroying Alex Bowman twice, 9-0.
just utter demolition job.
Yep. Exactly.
Well, let's get to Mr. Hulk Smash. Mike Maloney for Excel Entertainment is his vendor. He's playing out of the cantina. How about years played 18 plus? I believe it's more like 25. I always give him stuff for that one. Average is currently a 5.83. What a hefty MPR. And then 626 on the current all-star ranking list. And of course, throwing his win more, Mike Maloney, 18 gram barrels. Some stats for you. Other than the average, 101 nine marks. That's what you were saying as impressive nines. How about 16? Yeah, 16 8 marks. And how about this, too? 182 7 marks. Whoa.
How does one just go about that in just 90? He has legitimately 2 7 marks per leg on that average. He's played 91 games.
It's just too good.
It's crazy.
It's too good.
I mean, well, listen, who gets it done? Who gets the job done, Will? Let us know your predictions as we get ready for the count up.
You know, I want to say
it.
I think we go let's go the distance. Let's just go ahead and cue it in for 9-8. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right. So I'll say it. Prediction 9-8. I think Mike will get the edge here. It's going to be really, really close. And when it's 9-8, you go either way, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And at that point, really, it becomes who wins the diddle, who wins that count up. So let's go over the rules in specific format as the chat lets us know who they are picking tonight in this CSC Challenger Series Division I Finals. If you've never watched before, welcome. You're in for a treat if this is your first experience. By the way, if this is your first experience, just know that you're not going to see this every week. This will be special tonight. But let's go over that format and specific rules for the CSC Challenger Series. Double elimination style tournament. This is it, guys. Both guys have one loss. Winner tonight wins the whole thing, $4,500. Loser, $2,250. And second place finish. But the players will play a race to 9. Best of 17 legs with all cricket with a 3-dart count up to start the match, which we're going to see here shortly. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. And I'm just not going to mention it down 3 or more legs. I don't think that's going to happen tonight. But the PPD player advantage rule will be in effect. And if we go the distance and we go for speed, those players will cork for start in that last leg decider. Are we getting 2 scoops of ice cream, or is Mike going to hold him off and kick that cone right out of his hand?
We're going to find out together here. Share this around. Let your friends know we are live for the last battle of Division number 1.
All right.
Misses the 25. All right. Over, under on 9s. It's tempting to go over the last one, right? But you can't.
For sure.
So I'm going to go 38.5 for our 9 marks.
All right. I'm going to take the over, and I'm going to take the over by a lot.
Nope.
Well, good. I'm glad that you agreed with me completely. That makes it easier for this to actually pull off and happen. I'm just going to call it, man. I'm going to stick to my guns. Mike Maloney was my favorite coming into the season. I'm going to pick him tonight, and I have him winning at 9-7. I would love to see a last league decider. Don't get me wrong. And it would not shock me in the least bit if Ram wins and Ram wins big. But I just think that Mike just has that. When his back is against the wall, he plays his best.
Yeah.
And with one loss, his back is against the wall. And I think we're going to get the best out of him. And if we get from Ram 2, which it looks like we're getting so far, this could be quite the evening as we get our first 9 mark.
Yeah. Good one to start us off. Yeah. Sean crumbled on the usual boom goes the dynamite because we called him out on something. He's like, wait. I don't know how to say it.
Did you guys hear that? That was Will saying it that time. That was so nice. I don't think he's ever uttered that phrase.
I also wanted to say, because after this,
boom goes the dynamite there for Ram Guevara, back-to-back 9s.
Epic start here. I do want to say that Nick wanted me to inform you guys. Sorry, we were a little bit late. He had to unclog his toilet. That's why we were a little bit late. So
at least he had a plunger. Mike follows with a 9 of his own. 6-6-7 play. Oh God, I can't believe I said it. To an 8-3-3 here in leg number 1. The 6-6-7 is getting destroyed.
Well, 8-3-3. Come on.
Yeah, still throwing.
You think they're ready?
Crazy.
You think they're ready for tonight?
They might be warmed up.
Just a little bit, right?
This is one of those legs where Mike is gonna be like, really? I shot a 6.5 and never had a shot. Okay. Nice. Supersonics is very excited about the introducing the going the distance, going for speed thing. You don't think anyone likes it, but some do. 7-9, leg number 1. How about that start? Buckle up.
Yeah, what a doozy. What a doozy that one was, and it immediately puts Mike on notice.
Well, that's going to put him on more notice.
That is not good.
No, it's not
at all. And I'm talking like if Ram jumps on this, immediately Mike will go into typical like we know Mike. He'll start letting you know he's not really thrilled.
Well, I hope that he gets to that point early in the match, and I don't mean that like because I want him to be upset, right? But he's called Hulk Smash for a reason. When he gets fiery, it's when he plays his best darts.
it's so you kind of want him to do it,
yeah.
But that is a pretty early call for that one. But yeah, I think that's the very kind of shot on an opener that could cost that. But hey, good 7 from Ram. Mike gonna be forced to answer here. Big first start. If he gets a second, he's gonna take the look.
And he hits it, of course. The double from Mike Maloney on the last start. 8 mark, once again, his 17th of the year, Will.
That is big time stuff from Mike to kind of grab back that advantage that he just lost, only throwing the single mark opener.
Hey, and let's call it out, right? I don't think that you've seen him yet throw at the same time, but DC, Daryl Cortez, is throwing on the board next to Ram. And look at he's rocking that USA Darts t-shirt. Those are special.
Oh, yeah.
As we get a maximum from Mike Maloney. Big 114. 4th 9 mark of the match so far.
They're off and running.
There's DC throwing that USA Dart shirt.
Mike trying to shut down the 18s does. Back down for more points. Good collection, as you can see. Trying to pad close to 200 here, but you got to against Ram Guevara in a final like this, right?
I mean, because of that, yeah. Boom goes the dynamite for Ram Guevara, the second 9 mark of this leg and 5th overall. But yeah, he'll stay in striking distance. If you need to keep your opponent in this match 10 marks ahead. You need to be 10 marks ahead to be safe at all times. Super Sox, just let me have it. I just really needed a win tonight. That was on purpose, right? All right. Back to Ram. Cuts out the 19s on dart 3. If Mike just does his job here, this should be a relatively simple win.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily need to hit the bulls to close it, but
I think we would have liked 1.
We'll have to come back and hit the 3.
That's enough. I wouldn't call it enough, like super enough pressure, but 5 bulls is doable. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, that's
blocked.
And he hates that dart. You can see it's hovering that, and you're not going to be able to work in a double there. And now Ram for the opportunity here.
That's early, but it feels like a big moment.
That's a big first.
Oh my goodness!
My.
Gross!
Wow. That is super frustrating for Mike. I mean, what a play for Ram Guevara to steal the leg with a 5.38. 5 bulls to take it there.
Well, I think that we talked about it in the previous leg enough, but I think Hulk has returned to the cantina after that 5 bull steal from Ram Guevara. It takes the 2-0 lead early. How does Hulk Smash respond? Well, you know how he's going to respond. But that was gross, man.
Keep hitting triples. That was tasty for Ram, man. That's the kind of statement you need to make here in a final. 2-0 ahead now.
Man. Doesn't that feel like a big moment early? I know it's only 2-0.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, Sean, you've never even done that in your dreams, let alone in real life. So, yeah, I think that's
I mean, all right, now you're gonna make me do it. I'm gonna have to do it. Boom goes the dynamite from Mike Maloney. And then also, as we get our 6-9 mark, I did it in league this year. This past singles league, I hit 5 bowls to win the leg. So I have done it once.
Him dreaming.
Back-to-back 9s for these gentlemen. That one by Ram, because if Mike does one, Ram's going to follow.
What did Selena said? 'Cause I'm dreaming.
You can ask Pat Goodpasture.
When you hit it, Sean, did you celebrate like you've been there before, or like how'd you react?
Oh yeah, I shrugged my shoulders because obviously I closed my eyes when I hit it.
Put your hands in your pocket like Adrian Lewis.
Yeah, just shrug it and move on.
Been there, done that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, Maloney gonna be tempted to take a look here, and he will. Yeah, what a big one.
Sometimes temptation's not a bad thing. And Ram's gonna hit a 9 mark on the 16s. Every time Mike has hit a 9 mark, Ram has followed suit.
There's certainly,
9.
I mean,
9 in the third leg.
3. Maybe
we're on pace for 51.
Maybe a million, Sean.
Yay. Check. Put that on your bingo card.
Every time. You just got to hammer it.
We should have come out with CSC bingo.
That was a little opportunity there for Ram if he would have collected on the 9, but it would have still been tough with Ram having the 20s against it. But this should be Mike Maloney's leg. Will be Mike Maloney's leg.
Should be Mike Maloney's leg.
Yeah, not necessarily now, huh?
Well, after the last leg, Ram's in a better spot already. Yep. Wow. Mike, you better hit 3 this time.
Well, after that last leg, let's see what he does. If he can, he should be able to. That's a pretty good. Well, no way.
That's miles away from him, but at least it's out of the way.
Well, based on the first, you can plop a ton of darts on top of that first start, right? So it's kind of crazy that he had that shift.
This is gonna be 3-0
over the left-hand side, man. Maybe that follow-through, that release was just a little bit off.
It is 3-0.
That's big.
If that last leg meant anything, this one definitely.
I don't think anybody predicted.
That hurts.
No, I don't think anybody would have predicted a 3-0 spread right off the start.
Yeah, especially with 2 missed 3 bowls.
Mm-hmm. Because these guys hit hat tricks like they could close their eyes and hit a hat. I watched it in front of my eyes in a final in KDC with Mike Maloney. It just goes to show you pressure's a crazy thing, especially in a final like this when you're talking a massive amount of money on the line, like the Partners Promoting Darts program has to offer. If you want to get involved, dartstoc.com, folks. We'd love to see you in our CSC or our WCS.
Yes, we would. You gave a little accent there on the end, but calling all Star Wars fans, the Target Darts have just released the hottest collaboration of the year with all new Star Wars darts, inspired darts, whatever. Let me just restart. Hey, calling all fans of Star Wars, Target Darts has just released the hottest collaboration of the year with the all new Star Wars inspired darts, now available at a2zdarts.com. Tap the banner on their website over at a-zdarts.com, and don't forget to shop the November Dart of the Month while you're at it. I got there eventually. So another leg we're miles ahead is Mike Maloney. And Ram has been just 9 mark galore on the 16s. It has been, I think this is third one. 3 in the bet on the 16s.
We always say it. You can save face on the 16s and 15s, but really the saving grace for Ram has been the bulls here.
Yeah.
It's been the mortal enemy for Mike Maloney.
And what's happening on those bulls, right, is the same thing that we're talking about in commentary. We know we expect Ram to hit 3 bulls every time. And so as soon as Mike missed it, it's 3-0. But Mike had the same exact shot right before that And we talked about it like, this is a big moment. He better hit this. And that's exactly probably how he's feeling on those shots.
We even hear he has to feel a little uneasy.
Yeah.
I mean,
especially now. Oh,
that would have been dirty.
Listen, that was a fat one. Okay.
All right, Mike, just hit it. You got the 20s for your saver, but just go ahead and just collect it here, bud.
Mike, you only need one more, bud.
Yeah. He wasn't happy that wasn't a double, but
oh god,
if you're not happy with the placement, go up. You've got the 20s. Go up.
There's not winning darts for Ram here, but still. Still.
Double. The bowls are easy. They're so easy for Ram right now.
I can't speak. 5-1 from Mike wins that leg. We're going to call that a gift, but it's a gift that he needed as he's down 3-1, and Ram goes first.
Yeah, he had to have that.
If he drags us back to 4-3 before the break, there's no harm.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, you're going to feel comfortable with that. Now, if it's 5-2, you're still a little bit uneasy. I'm sure Mike will be hitting the board most of the break to try to get back in rhythm.
Well, boom goes the dynamite to start off this one for Ram.
I think we're 6-5 there in favor of Ram.
Yeah, I think so. Or whatever the producer said in my ear. Mike has to win 2 of these last 3 legs before the break, which means he's going to have to break Ram once. And if he does so after those mistakes, he's not going to feel bad.
That's a good turn. Good 6. Mike's now forced to the 16s, and that dart is a toughie.
That's worse. Oh,
yeah, and
a little
just threw that one away. Well, he threw that one away knowing that he thinks his leg is over now. It probably is. He's going to 16s, 15s with the way he's been hitting them.
Well, with that attitude. I mean, I joke. It's not an attitude, right? It's Ram is throwing that well right now. He is on fire, and it's making Mike press, which is weird. It's too early.
He's saying, honey, you going to take the dogs for a walk? No, I got it. Just crazy. But, I mean, Ram was up for it. You knew last week he was up for it when he threw a 6.11 and was averaging a 6.38 half the match.
Yep. And while his average isn't better tonight, he is essentially demoralizing Mike with the way he's winning legs.
Well, here's an issue. So you have Mike at a 6.5, 5.25, 5.57, 5.1, 5.25. The opposite legs. Here we go. 7.29, 5.38, 6.60, 4.83, 6.43. Here's the differential. Mike is at a 5.53 for the overall average. Ram is at 6.11.
One of those is not like the other. I mean, when Ram starts off with a 9 mark here.
So far, it's a case of Rams bringing the stuff that he had last week, and Mike's just fell a little bit flat, and it's kind of been those bowl finishes that have got him.
Let's also
I'm not saying
let's level set. Fallen flat is a 5.5 with not a single leg below a 5 for Mike. It's bottling on the Bulls, which is how insane of a precedent these guys have set playing against each other.
That's what I was just about to get into. I mean, I'm not saying that those Bulls would have brought him up to like a 6.0. It would probably been a 5.75, but even that alone, that average is ridiculous when you sit here and think about it for the season and how many legs he's played.
Oh, absolutely. But then you see who he's playing against, and okay, you got to do that. And anyone right now who's qualified for Division 1 of the CSC is watching this and realizing like who is going to be the person that actually comes in and knocks one of these two guys out of the final. You know, someone's got to do it.
There's always a couple out there. Come on and get your slice of the pie, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, the names on this list I like it. I like it a lot.
Can you read off those WCS names for us?
I sure can. I thought you would never ask, because that is coming up next in December, folks. The Women's Choice Challenger Series, or Women's Challenger Series, not Choice, Women's Challenger Series. Man, again, the star power. As we get a boom goes the dynamite from Mike Maloney, but it might be too late in this leg. Shea Cole, defending champion. Abby Spott, her first appearance in the singles format of this. Meredith McGee making a trip back. Our women's CSI champion. Liz Tynan, the Chicagoan, getting in there. Good friend of Mike. Lisa Yee back in action after her injury. OT from the TO back in this bad boy. And how about, I've said this name for like 2 years now, whenever she was in the chat. Suzanne Young, who just won the Booyah qualifier yesterday for the women. She is going to be a name to really look at. Lane Lysak, Caitlin Myers, Kelly Mears, Nikki Hinshaw, Kaylee Beard, Heidi Nelson, Madison Van Beek, Jillian Phillips is the second to last name, which is insane. She was a third place finisher last season. Jamie Nawak, it rounds out that 16.
Nuts. What a crazy list for our WCS.
And huge shout out. Heidi Nelson is number 1 on the All-Star rank list.
Love that. Look at that from Ram. Well, he's guaranteed to lock in a minimum 5-2 advantage now. And that is huge.
Yeah. And Mike is just, again, this is demoralizing.
But the thing is, he's not far. He missed his opportunities at Bulls, and that's what cost him. This should be, 3-2 at least.
Yep. I'm just saying, to fulfill the prophecy, Ram takes this leg and Mike does a 6-1 comeback. It's time. We've been calling for it. It's time. This is Mike Maloney. You can give this one away and then fulfill the full circle that we saw all the way back in season 1 against Willie Walker.
Let's go.
Yeah, Nick, I don't know what you're doing over there in Rockford, but you're going insane, man. If Ram goes up 6-1, this is over. It might already be over. This is a huge advantage.
If we're being pragmatic and doing our jobs, yeah, I would agree that 95% of reality is.
I get it.
But let's be honest. And this applies to both of them, but especially Mike, who has seen more interactions, types of situations, faced adversity, and also have given adversity to others than someone like Mike Maloney in the CSC. You can't count out something like that. Even if it's just that 1-2% chance from those scenarios, Ram knows, and he is not going to play around because he wants a second title, because this won't be over till it's over. Ram came back from 8-4 down in that 53-9 mark game to get to that last leg decider. Anything can happen.
I'll say this.
Say it.
Although I agree, it's going to be a tough comeback. These are veteran players, and they've been through this format before, but the break does crazy things at times, and we'll see. We'll see. Right now, Mike Maloney has the advantage here in this leg to try to make this 5-2, and that's all he needs to think about right now. Let's win this leg, go into break, try to find some form of rhythm again. And it's not like he's far off. We've said that. But he has been finding himself in the 5-5 range, where Ram's been, on the hot start in 6-5. So maybe a little bit more of this 6-5 action from Mike. But he's got to be thinking one leg at a time.
Yeah, the chat here is on fire too, but I'm just gonna call it out. But it feels like someone's insecure about themselves in this chat. It's focusing on some weird things.
People are crazy, man. People are crazy.
All right.
Mike needs
back
just one.
to the action. Yeah. Mike's going to get it on this
It's
leg.
It's only 8:31, ladies and gentlemen. It's only 8:31. We have been playing for maybe 20 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, because
And
it took too long to get started.
that insane.
5-2. What does Mike do during the break to just get his head right?
I don't know. He may take a quick break, but I think he needs to just find something different. He needs to find, flush the bad out of the mindset and just try to keep rolling here. It's going to be a tough battle, but if there's one person up for it, it's Mike Maloney.
Yep.
What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? We'll be right back with some great interviews from Mike Maloney and Ram Guevara with the one, the only, Nicholas Teixeira. We'll be right back.
For the last time.
Join here one more time in the finals of Division One. Ram Guevara Jr. Scrooston takes the main stage. And Ram, before we get into it tonight, can you tell us what saloon you're playing out of and what vendor you're playing for?
I'm playing stadium with repping Star City Amusement.
Well, Ram, last time we saw you last week might have been one of the best combined averages we've ever seen in a CSC match. Debatably one of the best matches I've ever seen in general. Can you talk to us how it felt in the moment playing in a match like that?
It was good. It was intense. I just had to hit whenever he was off so I can, get ahead of him as much as I can.
Well, I got to be honest. You guys were not missing very much. And to say when he was off, you guys both averaged over a 6. That's insane. And in fact, we've seen so many insane matches now between you and Mike. Do you think that you and Mike Maloney have one of the best soft tip rivalries we've ever seen?
Yeah, man, we go at it every time. We put on a show. We hold the 9 marks, the most 9 marks. And we try, we do what we do. We have fun with it, give out a show. That way everybody enjoys it. And we just play our game we love.
Well, we love to watch it too. And tonight, are you going to get your second CSC title? And if so, what's the final scoreline?
I'm going to try to get this second one. Feel really good tonight. I don't know about the score-wise. I don't like to predict scores, but hey, if it happens, it happens. Whatever comes out, the outcome is, then we'll go with it.
Well, you heard it here. Ram's calling a 9-0. And hey, Ram, is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Oh, yeah, I always like to say what's up to everybody. Thanks to everybody who supports me here and everywhere in the States. I feel really good. So thank y'all pretty much.
Well, we are excited. It is one last match. It is one last set. It is one last final to see who will get another title here in the CSC Challenger Series. So one last time, Ram, I wish you nothing but the best of luck.
This is Ram Guevara. You're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Take a trip down memory lane with our November Dart of the Month special featuring all the remastered classics from Harrow's 50th anniversary. All Harrow's 50th anniversary darts are 15% off all month long, plus a special raffle to keep the throwback celebration going. Choose your favorite barrel from the Boxer darts, Atlantis darts, Magnum darts, the original darts, or the V-Wing darts to take home this November. Or, better yet, take all 5 home. Each model is finished with a tough gold coating that will ensure your darts last through thick and thin, so your game day performance stays sharp. You can also get a chance to win your choice of a Harrow's Vault dart case in the color red, blue, or clear with our monthly raffle. How do you enter? Just purchase our November Dart of the Month special and you'll automatically get entered. Tap the banner on our homepage at a2zdarts.com to shop the Dart of the Month, and don't forget, we ship internationally. Best of luck to everyone!
Join here for one more time in Season 9 on Monday nights. It's part 2 of our Division 1 finals. And I'm joined here by Mike Maloney. Mike, tonight, what bar are you playing out of and what vendor are you playing for?
The only bar, the Cantina in Oswego, Illinois, playing for Excel Entertainment.
Well, let's be honest. The first set of this final might have been one of the most impressive combined displays we've ever seen in the CSC Challenger Series, and debatably in my own broadcasting career. That was electric through and through, both players averaging a 6+. How did it feel in the moment while playing that match?
Maybe one of the most frustrating things I've ever been a part of. When you're playing that well, you feel like you're supposed to have more breaks. You're supposed to come out with a few more wins. And when it's not happening over and over and over, all you can do is let out a few rather loud F-bombs and keep trucking along.
Well, that's why we don't have mics inside the cantina besides yourself, of course, Mike. Now, is it fair to say...
Don't read my lips.
Fair enough. Is it fair to say, though, that because of how often we've seen you and Ram play each other in the last 24 months, that you guys might have the greatest rivalry in soft tip darts?
Yeah, I mean, over the years, we've seen lots of people square off. But I think with the long formats, especially letting us prolong our demise, I guess we continue to end up here. And I think especially right now, I don't know if anybody else meets as often as we do. And if we went to more events together, I'm sure it would say.
Well, you are also the most winningest player we've ever seen in Division 1 with 3 titles, potentially a 4th on the way depending on how tonight goes. If the CSC went on for another 9 seasons, how many more titles do you think you would claim?
9 USA Darts seasons. I think I missed 2 of them. I think this might maybe 3 of them. I don't remember. I think I came back for the 3rd one. The game was a little iffy there. So I don't know. Out of those 3, I'd like to at least add the 1 more. So I'd like to, I would say, to double my wins and then maybe add 1 more in those 3 years. So whatever. I don't know. Do the math. I'm a soft tipper. So.
And then, is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
No, as always, I appreciate the tuning in. Let's hope today's a record-breaking viewership event, and I just appreciate everybody, near or far.
Well, you heard it here from the 3-time champ seeking his 4th title. So for one more time this season, one more time from me, and one more time from these amazing players, Mike, we wish you nothing but the best of luck tonight.
I'm Mike Maloney, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The conclusion of our Division 1 finals, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. Well, so far it's been a quick one.
Yes,
it's also been an interesting one, and the fact that Ram is now ahead 5-2 currently, who stormed off to a 3-0 advantage off of Mike Maloney missing a few bowls to give him an opportunity at a hefty round. What was it, a five mark and a 5 mark to get him those legs on bowl?
Yeah, it was 5 bowls, and then it was 3 actually the second time around. But he did it in 2 darts. As Mike missed 3 and then 3. But listen, 5-2 scoreline is not impossible to come back from. And no, it's still not. It's 2 marks is not going to kill this leg, but it could. But I do have to, because Mike likes to make me do things that I try to skip over. If the deficit is, if either player is down 3 or more legs, they will go first until that deficit is reduced to 2 legs. That is the Mike Maloney PPD player advantage rule. And that's what we're in right now. So Mike gets to go first in this leg because he's down 3 legs instead of Ram going first here, for those that are keeping track at home.
Let's see. The break, I said, it can do funny things to you. We'll see how it goes in leg 8 and 9. We always mention as well, leg 7, 8, and 9 can tell a story in their own. So
it's the game within the game.
It is. It really is, because you can really sway things your way if you can take those legs. And Mike did take leg number 7. If he can trot off these 2, it would be great to get him at 5-4.
Oh, that's a 9 mark from Ram. Boom goes the dynamite for Scrooston. He has a lot of them this evening. But
9.
No what?
No, he has 9 compared to
Oh.
Mike's 7.
I thought you were practicing your German. That was a good joke. Anyway, 7 mark there from Mike gets him back the lead. Yeah, okay. It was a terrible joke unless it was a dad. For dad jokes, it was good.
As Nick in the background says, a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, which is never good when Nick says that. Nick tends to love everything, so. What can you do?
That only
That's
2
not gonna help.
singles for Mike. No, and that opens the door for Ram to just charge on through here. He's got the 18s, and he's going to attack those 19s pretty quick. You can see, yeah, dart number 2 at the slim lead. That hurts. That hurts so much.
Yeah, you said it after the first one, right? But you start off with a 2 mark. Okay, you can handle 1-2 mark in a round against Ram. You can't throw 2 marks. You're done. You're done in the leg. And right now he's about to throw his 3rd.
And you can see it. He's saying, "How is this happening right now?" You know, like this. We know Mike.
Yep. But we also know Mike can catch fire in any moment and turn it on to the same level that Ram's playing. But I guess you hope. But he typically does do that. How many matches have we seen where Mike has not done that? One other time, and it was against Ram in the King Seat match 2 seasons ago. Mike trying to save it on the 15s.
Yeah, good 9 there. But unfortunately for him, Ram still has the point lead. So, yeah, just hammers down. And you can see multiple darts at the 18s there just to prove a point. 120 is the advantage, and Mike's still got to open these up for scoring. So most likely this will be 6-2.
I think Mike's getting the point. I don't think Ram could be screaming that any louder at this point.
Yeah, but I mean,
wow.
If you're Ram, this is exactly what you should do, right? You just need to make a statement and do it as quickly as you can to win this title and double dip the previous champion.
6-2 lead now for Ram. He is 3 legs away from the title. But Mike gets to go first for the next 2 legs, even if he wins the next one. He can drag it to 6-4 without breaking a throw.
This is Ram's 4th final appearance, as we've already mentioned. 4 finals, all of them against Mike Maloney. He also had 1 third place where he lost to Leonard Gates in season 4. And yet he only has the 1 title. So for tonight, I mean, the converting your 2nd title versus Mike converting its 4th, I think are 2 different levels of motivation.
Well, you said it. You asked the players. Rivalry. Is this one of the better rivalries we have in darts, especially soft tip darts in North America? Let's go ahead and talk about it. Put your favorite darts rivalries for North American darts in the chat. Or I know there's maybe some older names that we should see present there.
Oh, for sure. Are we talking current or are we talking just in general? As we get a boom goes the dynamite from Ram.
Did you see Ram throw his hands up there?
Like, I don't know what to do anymore. I can't miss.
This
is a boring final for Ram right now.
This is almost one you don't really want to see, right? It's just like it's kind of a.
You can call it. You can say
we wanted this. We wanted this to live up to the bill. We wanted 9-8, right? And we're just it's unfortunate that, but it proves a point for Ram. He's on it, right? 6.14 right now for an overall average for Ram.
Mike's throwing a 4 in this leg to 7-3-3.
Gates and Reyes, Gates and Baggish. Gates and Baggish is a good one.
Jeremiah Millar versus Benny
Maloney
Dersh versus Maloney.
Yep, Maloney Baggish is a good one as well because those guys banter back and forth.
Let's just call it whatever. Baggish against really a lot of people is a good rivalry because he'll make it one just by being him.
Yep. You said Dersh Dershin Millard?
Well, I mean, the battles just of those guys back in the day. Fathom when he played soft tip for the most part, or not for the most part, but when he dabbled in soft tip too. I remember a couple of big tournaments there. But Ram 7, wow, he goes double 7.20 to take a 7-2 lead over Mike Maloney.
And that's a very difficult 3.8 there.
And to Benny's point, saying this match proves nothing. You're right. You cannot define someone's legacy off one match. It's 5 finals appearances for Mike, 6 if you count his one pre takeover. No one's trying to elaborate it to that point. But if you have to look at the legacy different, imagine Ram back in season 4 wins that 3rd place match against Litter Gates and prevents Mike Maloney from getting that first title. Would the run be inverted? That's the types of questions we're asking, because both these guys have clearly proven to be the 2 most winningest players in CSC history. Leonard Gates being a close third in that regard.
Here you go, Mike.
It's better.
Good 7. Good 7.
And I like that he's slowing down a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's good. I mean, you could saw him take a pause there before he started. Just try to gather himself. Especially after 3.8. I mean, that was a very tough leg. But Ram, I mean, there was a 9 mark right back at you.
I'm just shaking my head at it right now. It's crazy. Ram is it's a whole new level. When Mike throws well, Ram throws better. When Mike's off, Ram still does what he's supposed to do. He is just dictating everything right now.
Benny says in 2 years, there'll be 2 other people you'll be talking about. Sure, but I mean,
Probably.
It's always good to mention some names and be happy you got brought up, bud. Like, let's be honest.
Well, there's always going to be who's
Benny, why are you
vogue,
being mad
who's
at us
not.
right now?
Well,
we
it's
do?
also the culture's different a little bit, right? I mean, there was always rivalries, and there's been some amazing ones, and there will be other amazing ones in the future. But how televised this one is, and to be stretching that definition of televised, but that's what also makes this one feel very different and feel very new age in that regard.
Ram's got to open up his honey pot of the 17s.
We haven't even really talked about that very much in this match.
It hasn't really been a storyline, right? I mean, real true storyline has been he was really going in the 16, 15s there for a little bit, and then the bull was the statement of course early from Mike, but
yeah, it's amazing. It really is. And again, I'm going to point out the PPD player advantage rule does dictate or does allow for a chance at a comeback. He still has to break Ram's throw twice. Okay. But that's it. He gets to go first in this one and the next 2. Even if he wins those legs. So it's 7-5 all of a sudden. He breaks Ram's throw twice. It's 7-7. And we got a whole new ball game. He's not done yet. That's the beauty of this race to 9 format, is that no matter how close Ram gets, he's got to win 9.
And let's look at the timeline. Once again, we saw Ram come back from 8-4 to bring it to a last leg decider. Mike Maloney has to get at minimum to that 8-4, 8-5. If Ram hits 8 before Mike gets to 4 or 5 legs, it really is over. That's we have to see 3 on the spin, at least 2.
You're talking like in the teens of a possible comeback, and percentage wise, I think that is, and if that, it's just, there's no way, surely, that if Mike doesn't hit 4 or 5 and Ram hits the 8, that Mike's coming back. You're right. Mike, I just heard Nick in the background. Yes.
Well, it's not going to matter here, right? Right?
No, it won't matter here. I mean, you need one bull. He's going to get that, despite what Ram does here.
Despite if we can even look at what Ram throws. He did throw 5 bulls again.
Yeah, but I mean, Mike's got the 16s, 15s, so just 1 and 1, single.
Go back to Mike, please.
You're on the wrong person. 1,000 times before.
Hey, look at that. We're back. Yeah, you missed the last one. And I knew you were just going to go back and forth the wrong way there if we didn't tell you. 5.63 does win that one.
Yeah, good collection. Just grab a leg here. And he'll get to start again. So one more time. Let's make this interesting, Mike.
And again,
We're all wanting that one.
I like the collection before he starts the leg. That's been his problem with the throw. He's given himself a hole early on. And the 5 mark is the bare minimum, but it is better than the 2 and 3 marks he's been hitting. Down 3 or more legs, you get to go first. So he'll get to go first in this one and then the next one. When it's 7-5, he will lose his attempt to go first if it actually gets to that point, because Ram goes for a 9 mark again. 29 marks so far this evening. Matt, that's great.
Sorry, I went into retirement a little early there, boys. My bad. I still think by far my favorite, at least one of my favorite things about the CSC Challenger Series is watching Ram's development throughout these seasons, right? I mean, to watch him go from the utter pits of still struggling on the comeback of dartitis to be where he's at now is just one of my favorite journeys to watch. And we saw that with Mike too, for the record. I think Mike just snapped into it a little bit quicker, and Ram's just that gradual progression. It was a really cool storyline to see.
And now he's one of the dominant forces in this. I mean, neither of these guys won until season 4. That's more like Mike Maloney. Boom goes the dynamite there. Great timing of a 9 mark. That's what's been missing, is the time 9s. He's finding himself out in front.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see. I mean, and he's playing well here in this leg. I mean, 7.0 before that last round, drops to a 6.6. He's still frustrated with it. He wanted to get the job done there because he just doesn't want to leave an opportunity for Ram, because he's been taking advantage of those.
But yeah, the good news is that now it's to a point where he doesn't have to take advantage of anything. He's not going to be able to. Mike gets it done there, 7-4. His job right now, make it 7-5, and then go from there.
But you also have to mention, Ram will get back the throw eventually.
Yes.
What he does with it could be interesting. So
after
we'll
this
find out.
This is a gradual just getting set up for these against the throw legs from Mike, right? He's getting just a little bit better with the throw, and now he's ready to throw a 7-5 against the throw a couple times, which I'm not really exaggerating. He's probably going to need to do something like that. Well, in finals, it's 3-1 lead for Mike Maloney. But they'll also play king seats against each other. What? 2-1 in the final, sorry. That's right. Yeah, that was when Leonard made 3 straight finals in a row in 2, 3, and 4, winning the first 2 of those.
And we'll say, I mean, Leonard's had a little bit of a struggle of his recent CSC Challenger Series attempts. So will we see Leonard make another run down the road?
I think so.
That's a good white horse.
Yeah, boom goes the dynamite again for Mike Maloney.
He's catching some fire, brother. He's catching some fire here.
Yep. But the 7-3-3 needs to happen next leg too. And the leg after that. And even that might not be enough with Ram going first. And I know that it's silly to say that, but it's true. But if someone can do it, it's Mike. I'll tell you what, though, right now, Mike has hated the player advantage rule, and he's been very vocal about that. I bet he likes it right now. Gross.
Oh my goodness! What and now it's interesting, right? It is very interesting what happens here. Mike, take your time here. Make the right play.
Well, he knows this.
He hates that he had two singles there because he knows he's given Ram an option at 4 bulls.
Which Ram has hit.
Probably going to hit. He's going to hit.
10 times out of 10 so far. He missed it. He's human. He's human on the bulls.
Crazy. Wow.
Hallelujah, Mike Maloney. The dark gods hath giveth.
The doubles were so easy for him early, and it just proves you're not always going to have that success. But oh no, he's not. Okay. Whew. Let's all take a breath there.
He did. He just took a massive deep breath as he stepped up to the board.
Scary.
That was 7-5,
man.
Now this is where the game becomes the game.
Yep.
And Zach, let's just move back past the fact where it's a terrible catchphrase and just get to the point where you love it. That's what everyone else does. Eventually. And Ram out in front early. Mike hits the triple here. He might still take out. No, he's staying. Gets 7. 6 playing a 5.
Oh, and look at the hands raised there. No matter what. Well,
back up.
I can't say no matter what. He's going to go ahead and go back up top. I was going to say, if he does go ahead and kill shot the 19s, maybe that sways things. But more than likely, I'm thinking Mike's going to get a shot here. 2 19s? Oh.
He's got to stay. Oh, and he hits the 3 again. And he knows, like, we all know, that might be it. This is, the last start hurts a little bit, but otherwise, it's not a bad result. As long as Mike 9 marks here. 6 marks, fine. No. Ram is just a machine, man.
I mean, Ram staying in that 6+ gear like he has been last week and this week, but then also, like, I've never seen a 5-4 feel like the way this 5-4 is feeling like right now, which is what Mike is at for tonight. That just shows the insane level of standard and the expectations, again, that these guys have built up.
Well, it's only a 5 for Mike, and this should be with he's been walking this 16-15s, and yeah, you can see he locks it in there with the 7 mark onto the Bulls, and he only needs 2 for 8-5. And Mike, you're on the wall, brother.
We've seen a situation like this before in the finals of the CSC between these two gentlemen with the roles reversed. Ram came back to make it 8-8. Does Mike have another special moment in him, or is Ram going to take down a second title?
Another winning dart where Ram kind of like gives a little shrug on it too. The body language from Ram, I mean, he wants this to be done and over. He kind of expects with the average in the game he's playing right now that it is going to be that.
This is just normal from here on out, guys. There's no more player advantage rule, nothing like that. Mike's going to have to win 2 legs against the throw against Ram after he holds here to take us to the last leg decider, where they will cork to see who would go first.
Mike usually is pretty good at the 19s. How quick does he try to shut it down? Second dart it will be.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, good shot there. And I don't mind the back to the 20s. In this circumstance, all points matter. Back to it. Back to it for sure. I think we're both kind of sitting on edge here, just waiting for.
I mean, this is
for the potential comeback, right?
Or just it's just hard to commentate on this insane level of play right now. And all we're doing right now is, I think, hoping that this goes on for longer. Well, at the same time, we don't want to make it sound like we're rooting for Mike against Ram. It's not like it.
100% Ed, and I was just about to say that. I mean, it's not like we're trying to root one way or the other. It's just we all want it to go the distance is what we really want. We could care less which way it goes. I think we just want the thrilling affair that we had last week that we were really truly spoiled with. Let's be real. I mean, 6.07 and a 6.11. I mean, that's nasty. Where this week, I mean, Ram is he's on that line, 6.06. Mike's only at a 5.35.
Yeah, I think that Mike losing this is going to be frustrating. Mike losing it with that average he's going to be angry for the next couple of months. If that's how this ends. But there's number 1. Now he has to win 2 more. He just put up the fingers. At least he said deuces to somebody. I think he's talking about how he needs to win 2 more straight.
And this is the thing, though. With Ram on the start, you like his odds. Great play on a big 7. You're thinking right through it for Mike. You need
9.
A 9 to counter this, and not going to happen.
Nobody needs to match. And I know that he's going to seem like that start was unlucky, but if you went back and looked at it, it was a 7. It was a terrible flight, but it was definitely a 7. And Ram running.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I mean, I like to play on the 19s right off the rip. Go ahead and close that down with the point advantage the way it is, and more than likely, I mean, unless you go 9-9-9 and make a statement, Ram's gonna have the darts close this out. Because even that, 7, only 11 points the lead here. So 120, and he can close it down if he wants to, but 17's first.
Then right back up to
this
the
is-
20s.
That's just going to be too much to come back from. I hate to say it, but that's the truth.
Mike's got to match it here to give himself hope. And 217.
Even with the match, though, you got Ram on 20s and 17s. I mean,
For sure.
Yeah, if he's good at the 20s, he's good at the 17s. I mean, come on.
Right now, the fact is that Ram has his right arm. That's all that matters, right? Like, unless you're not winning this unless you lop that thing right on off.
How about this from Valerie? She's saying, if y'all could see baby Ram clap for his dad, it's the cutest. That's great.
Now we need to see a video of that, obviously.
Well, both we do want to mention both players have a lot of family support. I mean, Becky and the kids for Mike, and then of course Valerie and the kids for Ram. So without that support, they wouldn't be able to get around the country and do what they do and play in these remote tournaments. So big shout out to our families that allow us to do what we do.
Yep.
And Jason Watt watching his daddy Ram Guevara.
Right now, I believe, based on a post made earlier, that Jason might be spending some money tonight. And there's a huge lead now for Ram. This is turning into a victory lap.
You can consider it that.
This is a time for potential coffin shot. Now back up. Yep, he's not going to mess around with it.
No,
Does get rid of it.
I mean, he knows he wants to end it here, and he should. I like the play on the 20s, just to keep it out of reach for Mike.
No matter what the results of this end up being, I mean, Mike Maloney had a great season once again. Over a century for 9 marks. That's insane. He's going to have over 207 marks after this match is over, which is insane. I mean, he has 8 marks, which is another like huge number. 5.83 heading into this match. Another king seat for him, but this is gonna hurt. Today's all he's gonna think about, but he really should be able to look at the entirety of the year as Ram Guevara is your champion.
What an absolutely impressive double dip from Ram.
Little Ram, Dad's coming home with another victory.
How about this? Last week 6.11. This week 0.01 off. It was of a 6. It was a 0.599 for Ram. Impressive. I mean, what can we say but nasty, man? Just Ram Guevara pulling out the goods that we saw. I mean, like the CSI.
Yep.
At the Tournament of Champions in 2024. I mean, that's the kind of good stuff that we saw there. Downright just impressive performance from Ram Guevara this year. And it was a pretty good performance from Mike Maloney. It's unfortunate, though, that this week just didn't go his way.
Yeah, and $2,200.
That starts.
Yeah, $2,250 goes to Mike. And you said it. Ram was the better player in the finals last week and this week. The 599 to win season 9 of the CSC is and plus it was our Western theme, right? You had to get a Texan to win. I mean, isn't that obvious?
Yeehaw.
Is that where we are? Are we in the desert right now? Oh,
you are because you use the green screen. It looks
no way.
Here,
wait,
sorry,
that's not
that's
actually where he
there
is.
You go. Does that feel better?
What?
Wait, what
Color
is
me
that?
surprised. Color me surprised.
He's like, oops.
Ridiculous.
All righty,
No.
everybody. That Nick, let's talk about it, man. What do you think about the performance from Ram here? I mean, we haven't gone to you yet. Let's hear it.
Well, I mean, to really just hammer it home, Ram did what was expected of a CSC finalist, which is crazy because we used to call 5-3 finals performance the standard. It's 6+, right? And he brought it back.
Yeah.
His 2 best matches of the season were both sets of this final, and that's exactly what you expect out of our 3rd ever multi-time champion in Division 1.
Yeah, I think that it cements him as one of the best players in the CSC history at this point. 2-time champ. As they say, you win 1. Okay. You win 2. That's special. And we'll see if he can win more. And Mike's going to be back with a vengeance. You know that. He'll come in as a favorite next season. That won't change. So what a great season, guys. Nick, I mean, the floor is yours, buddy.
Oh, I just came on here, wanted to show my ugly mug, just to say that these Monday nights have been amazing, and to watch our 4th ever final with these 2 guys, not going 2-2, incredible. But to spin it along with you guys over here has been my favorite part of it all. You guys at home, and of course these 2 guys over here, like that, wherever they are. That way. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. For the record, not dying. Also, for the record, still going to be streaming plenty of darts with Bullshooter, USA Darts, and even PPD, just not on Mondays and Wednesdays, folks. So I appreciate each and every one of you for giving love and support. But we are not done. Sean, tell us about Wednesday.
Wednesday, the Friends battle it out once again from Minnesota to see who becomes the first 2-time champion of Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. So will it be Brett Hollanday, who sat on the king seat, or will there be a repeat of tonight where the 3rd place match winner and finalist ends up getting the job done with the 2 scoops, and Corey Beck? We will find out Wednesday, and you're not going to want to miss it. Those guys are going to come in and throw fire. They're both going to bring their A game, and I think that's going to be an epic end to season 9.
It's going to be a good one. Don't want to miss it, folks. Set your reminder, 8 p.m. Central Time for Wednesday. We'll see you then. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Good night, folks.
Hey, it's Nick Teixeira signing off the season. See you later, guys. WCS. Monday's coming soon. Don't go far. Wednesday, tune in. Must watch TV.